Hi, Right Buddy here from Back Row Buddies of Redtail Lodge, and today we're in Manco State Park in Colorado, but today we want to show you a video about Stagecoach State Park, which we were at for a couple nights at the beginning of June. Now this state park actually turned out nicer than we expected. We knew it was going to be rather exposed, and it mainly catered to fishing and boating, neither activities which we were planning on doing. And we knew it didn't have a lot of hiking trails. So, but when we got there, it really turned out that we were in the McKindley campground, which is it's the primitive campground that's not right on the shoreline of the reservoir, but it sits up on a hill and it has a nice overlook over the reservoir, so that was really nice, and it's a beautiful surrounding. And the full day that we were there, we actually pieced together some of the trails and made a complete loop on our bikes all the way around the reservoir, which was really nice. And the first night we actually did do a little walk. There's a short little trail called Pinnacle Peak Trail, which kind of goes up to this little hill right along the shoreline and has a nice overview of the reservoir, so that's in the video as well. And we just had a really nice time biking around the reservoir. It was probably about 10 miles, so nothing real difficult, and most of it was pretty flat, except we started off on what's called the Overlook trail right out of the campground we were in, and it kind of, well, we'll give the excuse it was kind of around a little blind corner when we started out, and we were a little out of practice, so we didn't downshift quite soon enough, so we ended up having to walk our bikes for a little bit. And then it was pretty much flat all the way around until we got about a mile or two from the dam. The whole Stagecoach State Park is surrounding this dammed reservoir along the Yampa River, and it started to get a little hilly, so we had some little ups and downs, but not too bad. And we actually saw quite a bit of wildlife, saw some osprey, we kind of ate our lunch at a picnic table over near the dam, and a bald eagle flew overhead, so that was pretty neat. And as we were going along, I think it was the Lakeside trail, there was a lot of people fishing right along the shoreline there, and we saw these two pelicans swoop in and kind of stalk this man because they saw he caught a fish and they were waiting for him to throw the fish guts away when he's done cleaning it. Yeah, so then after our bike ride, we kind of just set up at our campsite and had a nice beautiful view. It was a little kind of exposed, so we had a little bit of trouble with our awning, getting our awning out, so we actually hooked up a tarp with some trekking poles and bungee cords and kind of gave us a little protection over our table, but we still had a nice view out over the reservoir. So hopefully you'll enjoy this. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Stagecoach State Park. a pretty song. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. If you want any more details, there's a link in the description below to our related blog posts, so check that out. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. So ta-ta for now.